This is chapter 9, equations and inequalities. Today we're focusing on lesson 9.2, solving equations having two numbers on the same side of the variable. So there are a few rules we need to follow. How to solve an equation when there are two numbers that appear on the same side with the variable. So all numbers that appear on the same side of the variable must be removed. So if there's 2, 3, 4 numbers on one side with the variable, they all need to move to the other side. And we remove those numbers by completing the inverse operation. So if it's subtraction, then you're going to add. If it is addition, you're going to subtract. Now, if your number is being multiplied by the variable, the inverse of this would be division. So you're going to divide both sides by that signed number. So let's do a few examples. So 2x minus 3 equals 11. So let's start with this number first that's not attached to the variable. So this is a minus 3. The inverse would be to add it. So we're going to add 3 to both sides, and this becomes 11 plus 3 is 14. This cancels out to 0, and you don't have to write 0, and then we just bring down the 2x. Now the 2 is being multiplied by the variable x, so the inverse of this would be to divide. So we're going to divide both sides by 2, and this becomes 1, so we're left with just the variable, and then 14 divided by 2 is 7. So my answer is 7. Now we can check this by putting this back into the equation. So let me change my color. So if I put this back into the equation, I would just, I would fill in the x with 7. So let me put my answer, 7 in parentheses, minus 3 equals 11. So 2 times 7 is 14, minus 3 equals 11. 14 minus 3 is 11, so yes, this is the correct answer. X is equal to 7. Okay, let's do the next problem. This is negative 12 equals 3x plus 15. So let's isolate. We're first going to, we're going to isolate this x, but let's start with the number that's not attached to the variable first. So this is a plus 15. The inverse would be to subtract 15 from both sides. This will become 0, and then negative 12 minus 15 is a negative 27. Equals, let's bring down this 3x. So we have 3 times x equals negative 27. The inverse of multiplying 3 times x would be to divide. So we divide 3 by both sides. This will become 1. So x equals negative 27 divided by 3 is negative 9. Okay, to check this, we would put negative 9 back into this equation. So negative 12 equals 3 times negative 9 plus 15. So negative 12, and we multiply this. 3 times negative 9 is negative 27 plus 15, negative 12. Okay, and then this negative 27 plus 15 is negative 12. So yes, negative 9 is the correct answer for x. Okay, let's do one more. 2 minus 4x equals negative 10. All right, let's start with the number that's not attached to the variable. This is a positive 2, so the opposite of addition would be to subtract. So we're going to subtract 2 from both sides. Negative 10 minus 2 is negative 12, and then I'm going to bring down this negative 4x. This is negative 4 times x, so the inverse would be to divide. So divide negative 4 by both sides. Negative 4 divided by negative 4 will become 1, so we're left with x. And then negative 12 divided by negative 4 equals a positive 3. Let's put this 3 back into the equation and see if it makes sense. So 2 minus 4 times 3 equals negative 10. So then I'm going to multiply negative 4 times 3 is negative 12 equals negative 10. 2 minus 12 is negative 10. So yes, this is correct, and x does equal 3. Good luck with your homework. Let me know if you have any